Welcome to the installment of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
And this week we're talking about the 3 hour long.
The long awaited, what is it, 18
I
18
mean,
No,
years,
long
I
13
could. I
years.
mean, I could have kept waiting. It's fine for me. I don't really care.
I'm still waiting for it to finish.
The Avatar, the way of water, the way of water. Be like water, right?
Avatar. Hey, look, fish look weird too. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, we can ride fish too. That's what it is, right? So
yeah,
the 3 hour 12 minute movie,
something like
something
that.
like.
That was 14 minutes.
It's a long movie. It is a long
You know,
Avatar
it
movie.
didn't feel as long as it was, but it didn't feel like
It,
regular.
no, if
It felt longer than normal, but it didn't like. I didn't like lose my mind. Like,
did I think it was a good movie? Did we think it? I mean, it was all right. It wasn't the
Actually-
greatest.
Yeah, not the greatest, but I enjoyed it.
It's a beautiful looking movie. I will say though,
the frame
No,
rate thing.
the
just
frame,
going in and out.
the
You're
play,
gonna join the cult?
the PlayStation. It
You're
looked
joining the Avatar cult?
no. It's very like when it went to, I understand what they did with the frame rating and the action scenes, making it run smoother. It looked like a video game.
But it looked like it cut in and out.
Yeah.
No, that's what it was. It was only used for the action sequences, right?
Not just action. There was certain scenes too where they were just talking, where they would just throw it in.
When it's basically just Navis.
Yeah, well, so whenever they wanted it, when they have a lot of CGI on the screen, they kind of did that to make it so you can kind of see. And I get it, so you can actually see the action of the CGI, everything that's happening. It just threw me out when I first saw it. I was like, oh, it looks like a video game. It looks
What do you
like
mean
a
you first saw it?
when it first comes out, like when it first happens in the
Oh.
movie, right? Or the first
Like
time
you've
it
seen
comes
it
out.
multiple times
No, I
already.
only saw the movie once.
I don't have that kind of
Yeah.
time.
Right? No, but when it happens on the screen, I'm like, oh, it looked like I was playing a PlayStation game, like in a cutscene,
Yeah.
right? It instantly gave me that vibe, and every time it would happen, it took a while for me to get used to it, but it just threw me out, it took me out of it for a bit at the beginning of the movie.
It does look like a cartoon. It goes from a cartoon to a PlayStation cutscene
Yeah,
or a Xbox cutscene.
yeah,
It feels like I was watching this movie at a Target at the displays for the TV.
Yeah, with the soap opera effect.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
because they
Yeah,
turned
yeah.
they turned it up all the way, right? Because that's kind of what it is. It's the soap opera effect. It's the one thing
Yeah.
Tom Cruise said not to watch Mission Impossible and Top Gun with that on because it takes
Yeah.
away from the cinematic experience. But I understand that when it's humans, but I get it. I get why you had the frame rate, because if not, you'd kind of have all these CGI images, all the CGI stuff moving really, really fast, and it blurs together when it's regular, when it's when it's at 30, 35,
Yeah.
30 frames or 25 frames per second, like a
look like
regular
Blade
cinematic.
2?
Yeah, no, not even that. It looks like Transformers. When the Transformers are fighting each other, you don't know what's what. When you watch Venom, like if you watch the first Venom, when the two symbiotes are like fighting each other, you don't know which one is which, right? Because there's so much stuff, there's so much moving around on the page, on the screen.
The symbiotes,
Yeah.
right?
So when I don't care, you understand that, right? Who cares? I'm just saying that's what it is. It's the CGI. It's these two images that kind of blurring together.
You should message Rick Baker and ask him if it's symbiote or symbiote.
Seriously, right? And
Yeah,
that,
I'll probably get a response from Jenny Slate. That's
right?
about it.
No, and then but it's like I get why they did it, so that you can actually tell who's who and how, like, everything is, because it's a lot of CGI on the screen. But that was the one thing that the movie that really threw me out of it at the beginning. Again, like I said, was it a good movie? Was it the greatest movie? Is it a movie that merits to have like the moniker,
hours.
or even the moniker of the greatest movie, the most profitable
no.
movie? No.
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 That's not gonna happen.
Neither is Avatar. I'm not like, I was never one to say
No.
Avatar was the greatest. Did I enjoy it the
At the
first time I saw it?
time,
Yeah.
At the time,
it
it
was
was you
cool.
hadn't seen anything like it.
Yeah, it looked cool. The idea of how they did things, kind of cool. Is the story kind of like one of those things that keeps you? No, not really.
Well, it's a James Cameron movie. He's not known for writing the greatest movies.
True Lies.
A bit.
No,
Okay.
still.
You leave. Hey, True Lies is
That's a
Go
masterpiece.
back and listen. Go back and listen to the dialogue between everybody else.
First
They're
of
not
all-
great movies.
First of all, Schwarzenegger speaks like he has marbles in his mouth. That's a different
Okay.
thing. So I mean, you can't judge that. Okay.
You got Jamie Lee Curtis.
I'm just saying. Well, that's a different story.
Activia.
and that's not
Activia.
CGI, right?
No.
So, but it's a fine movie. It just for me, part of it to me, this
She could
sequel,
totally
this
pull
sequel.
off short hair.
Well, to me, the sequel kind of dragged,
She
right?
pulled off her clothes.
The hair, the short hair is actually looks cool. I don't know. It just looks cool on her. I don't.
All right.
Not many people can pull out short hair. The pixie cut.
The
Neither can we.
no,
No,
no.
that's why we're bald.
But overall, like this movie was alright. It wasn't the
Wait,
greatest. Yes, we
No.
we talk about it wasn't the greatest, right? I don't foresee this movie even beating the box office for that one, and it's too long.
It might because of how it did in the beginning, like with the first Avatar. So everybody that liked the first one is gonna go watch it.
Well, yeah, but what they did with the first Avatar is they kept re-releasing it in theaters over and over and over again just to keep making money.
But that was after Avengers had taken
No,
over the box
no.
office.
Do you remember even
before that.
when it first came out, it was taken out of theaters and then it went back into theaters.
Because
Like
they
during
wanted
the
to
holiday
pass,
season. Titanic,
what movie did- yeah.
Titanic.
Oh,
Like, come on, we can do it. We can do it.
Yeah, he wanted it to pass Titanic. But
what's the-
speaking of Titanic, the movie does have a lot of stuff from
From
his
Titanic,
movies,
exactly.
from other movies.
it's what I told Ozzy when I first saw it. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, he had a whole
He's just
scene that was
taking
exactly from Titanic.
Other movies. Yeah, he's just taking from his own movies and putting them in there. That's what he did too.
As long as he takes it from his own movies.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't matter. I've already seen it, right? That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's why I
it's
wasn't.
like the Island and
But-
Transformers.
The story wise, I mean, it was an okay story, right? It was a story about family, protecting your family. Now Jake Sully has a whole family. Plus,
which I
way.
actually
I didn't
which
mind that
actually
story.
liked.
It was okay.
Yeah, because you don't see a lot of strong families together,
no, not
and this did have it.
Hey,
Yeah.
is it just me or does Zoe Saldana always have to scream and yell? "Ah!
someone's
Okay,
getting
but
muted.
those scenes-
You don't have to do that. You're muted now.
But those scenes were actually really good. She
yeah,
was good in that.
She was good in the movie. She was. I enjoyed.
was good.
I enjoyed her character. Can you not make sure you don't scream again though? I'm gonna unmute you.
He just muted himself.
Yeah, just don't scream like that again into the microphone. Yeah, people watch this.
No, people don't watch this.
That's true. That's
People
true.
don't
That's
watch
true. Well, I mean, let me rephrase it. I watch this.
I
I
won't
watch.
be annoyed again.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that through blasting through my speakers. In any shape or form.
What kind
But
of speakers do you have?
good
I
ones.
have Bose.
Good. No, I mean, good speakers.
I got Bose speakers. Just,
You got money.
Bose isn't that expensive anymore.
it used to be.
Not anymore.
yeah.
I make it go through my JBLs.
See, those are better. Those are better. No, but
My Sanyos.
I enjoyed the family dynamic. Even like the story even the side story where they adopted Spider, right? Like he's actual part of the family. He's not officially he's
Jack
not
Harris?
blood. He's not blood of the family, right?
He looks familiar. Who is he?
I don't know. I've never seen him in anything else. I think he's been in something else, but nothing big.
He's not in the It movies, is he?
No, he's not.
No.
Could you imagine? One of
No,
the kids from It and this thing.
no.
Ugh, I would have like walked out immediately.
But I liked what they did with Sigourney Weaver's character, like because she played her own offspring,
daughter.
right? She played her own offspring, and they gave her they gave the Avatar the young body and all that. They even made her voice seem younger, right? I liked that whole thing, but the movie did leave a lot of questions, a lot of stuff like. A lot of this stuff, like what's gonna happen, like they didn't, like yes, she had like
Who's the father?
that's not the question that I cared about, but it's like more along the lines of, yeah, all of a sudden she has a seizure, but then you never talk about it again. Like
She's
there's
supposed to have another one next one, probably. Who knows?
so
the next two, maybe.
right, and then all of a sudden she has like the power, like Neo's power. She can control the Matrix.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably gonna make her the one kind of thing. It's.
I have a feeling that I mean with how it's going, if she has the power of the one of Neo's powers, she's probably gonna wake up the mom. somehow. Once she gets mainly powerful, and
Once
she's
she
gonna
figures
wait.
it out.
She's gonna wake up the mom's avatar. Sigourney Weaver will wake up. So
Or in order to unleash
there's like
the full potential of her power,
the next,
he has to kill her off.
but I mean the next one doesn't come out till 2024, right?
Just
Then
go full
then then the one after that
I'll
is
probably be gone,
yeah. Then the one after that is 2027
Oh,
or 2026, something like that.
bro.
Then part 5 is what 2030, something like that. So it's
Part
like
5.
there's 5.
I thought there was only 2 more.
No, they already
He
announced
made a
like,
bunch.
they already announced like total of the total 5 Avatar movies, right?
The reason it costs so much to make is because he made them all together.
He made part 2 and 3 back to back. He didn't
Yeah.
part 4. I don't think he's.
So-
I
so
don't
the
think
Yeah,
he's
because I think
done.
Principal is done in 3.
Yeah,
Because the whole thing. Well, I mean, the majority of it's kind of. But yeah, it's costs a lot of money. So if you're like, you need to break this point just so you know break even. Yeah, he's kind of screwed. So
see, but this movie would have led to a good like version of the video game, because the first Avatar video game that came out wasn't bad, wasn't horrible, wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it was a PlayStation 3 game, right?
I wouldn't play it.
But yeah, no, it's like, I mean, overall, like there's gonna be what 3 more
It's not
sequels?
like Max Payne or anything.
No, not. I mean, the game, not the movie, right?
You mean Mark Wahlberg? Mark Wahlberg?
No, the game. He's talking about the game. It's not the horrible Mark Wahlberg movie. Mila Kunis and trash. No.
Was she in that? I don't know.
Okay, no. See, so the next one is next one. Okay, so let's see, because I know that they put out an image with the dates of the next movies, and it's a total of Avatar up to 5, and they already gave them the names, right? All these movies have names. So you have, let's see,
The Way of the Spider.
probably no. So you get what is it? You have the Way of Water, right? Then you have like Electric Boogaloo. I don't know what the next one is.
Avatar 3, the way to cover our losses.
And the spider dance with a broom.
The recoup our losses, right? So let's see.
Avatar 4, the way you make me feel.
I know, and I know that they put out like they call it the decade of Avatar, right? Because it's gonna be like movies within the next 10 years. But I don't even know if James Cameron will even be around that long. He's like 90. No,
Yeah.
he's like in his 80s, right? So he'll be
Something like that.
he'll probably be 90 by the time this movie comes out. The
He's
last one
not
comes
in
out.
his 80s.
Hey, all knows Clint Eastwood's in his 90s.
That's true.
So
Yeah, but still.
it's possible when you have money.
I mean, James Cameron is a little overrated, so I don't know about how
As a
these other
storyteller,
movies are going to
yes.
be. Yeah.
As a director,
As a
not so
director,
much.
no. But yeah, as a storyteller, he's not that great. So
Yeah, I think him winning an Oscar was the thing that ruined his storytelling.
but he won for Titanic, no?
Yes.
No. Did he win for?
He won for I think he won for Titanic.
They won Best Picture.
But
I'm
he
not sure
won
if
Best Director. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
And what about Avatar? Didn't Avatar win
No,
anything?
no special effects.
Screenplay or anything like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, come on, bro.
Screenplay?
Screenplay, this guy.
Best,
it animated film?
best adapted screenplay. Dances with Wolves.
Animated film? What's going on?
It probably got like no. I know they got special effects, but that's about it. I don't think it got anything else. But yeah, no. I think the last one. I think the last one's called like with the way the Awa something, finding Awa, something like that. I don't know. But I know that there's a total of 5. They already released like the names of them. So the last
Avatar 4, Avatar Goes West.
yeah. So this one 2022, then the next one 2024, then the next one 2026, then the last one 2028.
Sigourney Weaver's character goes, "I need to learn how to do the crazy eye."
The lazy eye.
Yeah, he won for Titanic, best director.
Yeah. See, I knew it was Titanic, not Avatar. I think Avatar just won for like.
He was nominated for Titanic.
Yeah, but he's
I mean,
not
for
for Avatanic.
Titanic.
But I mean,
You know who's missing? Michelle Rodriguez in this movie.
she's not in it. I thought she
No.
was in it.
No.
Is she? She's the voice of the. Isn't she the voice of the girl? That's
Yeah, I thought she was the voice of one of them.
yeah. The
One of the
No,
bad,
you know-
one
you
of the
know how
bad guy
she
Navis.
was-
one of the baddies.
Yeah, one of the baddies. Right? I thought so because it sounded familiar. I didn't hear Vin Diesel in it though. Family. This is where that comes out. This is where like 100% they should stream like Fast and Furious movies in Pandora, because it's all about family. But no, I mean overall was I blown away by the movie? No, I wasn't like super blown away by it. I wasn't. I thought it looked real. I thought it looked really nice. I thought the movie was
it's
for
just
what it
James Cameron.
was.
Michelle Rodriguez is not in Avatar 2.
Oh, okay. She should have been, at least her voice or whatever. But
They got somebody. It looks like they got somebody else to play it. Hold on.
And she was a pilot in one of the
Yeah.
pilots in the first one.
I mean,
They bring back Giovanni Ribisi, but they don't bring back Michelle Rodriguez. Come on,
he
I don't
was
remember how she dies.
he was in Ted too,
I don't think she does.
and Ted, and A Million Ways That Is in the West. So he's in movies.
Seth
Yeah.
MacFarlane.
Giovanni
No,
Ribisi.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah.
But no, but like, again, was I super blown away by the movie? I was like, was it cool? Yeah, it was cool. It's not a movie that I will rewatch. Even a movie I feel like if it was on sale, I'll buy it, right? But I don't think I would go out of my way to like get it the day it comes out or anything like that. It was okay. Like it just wasn't the greatest.
once it's because the first third of the movie is kind of boring. The whole exposition thing, because I'm sure a lot of people who watch this haven't watched the first one, so there's a lot of expo in the beginning. It's like, oh, this is boring. But then once it gets to the action, it gets pretty good.
Why can't they
Yeah.
just do the whole like skip recap thing?
No, but like in the video game.
Like episodes, or like in when
vi-
you're watching a show, the episode previously on.
They should have done something like that, right? No, but see, and I think that's a problem. That's one of the problem that leads to like why this movie didn't make as much money when it first came out, like a week ago, right? When it first premiered, because
Did you just go?
yeah, because yeah, and bitch,
Yeah, like last week.
His inner Elmer Fudd.
Hey, you.
right? No, because again, this movie the first one came out 10 years ago.
13, isn't it?
It's not over 10 years ago, right? So like it came out such a long time ago. Kids nowadays in this movie.
Nobody was interested.
No one was really interested.
Nobody
about it.
asked for this.
No, only the people who liked Avatar wanted to see more of it. But this is more of a let's make more money on Avatar. James Cameron let's make more money on Avatar.
Yeah.
Right? It's not
Do
really.
you think
like
it was
he
when
needed it.
you think it was when he re-released it, when the Avengers was when they had beat him,
Of course it was.
and then he kind of saw that people were actually going to watch it again?
Of course.
Maybe that kind of like pushed him to make it.
Well, at that point, I think they had already announced it, right?
Yeah, they're
Did they?
already making them.
Because they started making this movie. They started writing this. Like they started doing this back in even before 2019. So yeah,
Hey,
it's
you know what though? Hey, can we say Kate Winslet? Solid.
can't even tell it's Kate Winslet. So
Yeah, you can't.
So that's
She's got
Yeah, you
a
can. Yeah,
crazy
you can.
accent.
so
now.
so really did I even care that she held her breath for 7 minutes and 14 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a video too. Yeah.
Like
If it's
it
if
never-
it's all CGI,
how do I really know it happened?
yeah.
Right? It doesn't happen in the movie. It's a CGI thing.
TikTok only showed me 15 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. So how do I know she really? But again, that doesn't
She
matter
ain't no
to
Tom
me.
Cruise.
Nah,
It really didn't matter to me. Like the whole, I held my breath for she broke the Guinness Book. That's awesome, but what does it have to do with the movie? It doesn't really. Because do they really need to be underwater to film this movie? Like they
When I sleep, I hold my breath longer than that.
that's called sleep apnea.
it's
So
called
I should get the world record.
Yeah, you should get.
Gloops. Gloops is a death.
Uh,
Oh,
but
he got,
wow, no, it's
slammed,
such a.
slammed by a ghost.
I'm the
Oh my
next.
God.
Yeah,
I'm the next Tom Cruise.
There you go. In your sleep,
In my sleep.
I don't have to be underwater to hold my breath for that long.
Yeah.
But like, did they even need to be underwater to film this movie? No, right? It's like because it's CGI.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense to even say, okay, we're gonna put all these actors in the water. Why?
Yeah.
The only one that maybe, if anything, needs to be in the water is the
Sigourney?
actor who plays the spider. plays Spider. He's the only
Yeah.
one. He's the only human one in that whole world technically at the time, because everyone else, right, is like CGI other than
But
like
he's
some
still
of the
wearing
bad
that
guys.
little oxygen mask.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't count.
I mean-
He's not holding his breath.
Kind
Yeah.
of cheater. Kind of a cheater.
yeah.
And then you have everyone talking to Monstro the whale. Like they have different versions of the Monstro the whale in this movie, and it talks back. It's a talking whale.
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying, but wait a minute. I
Yeah.
do understand you.
Yeah. And it's not like he's doing sign language
Okay,
because
Heinrich.
Yeah.
look, he does sign language to the whale, but the whale, it's like Dory. It's like Dory from Finding Nemo.
Where do
Uh,
we go?
Yeah, see, it's exactly the same. He took that from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Nothing
But-
original here, guys.
nothing.
Would you-
But
would
it's
you
a
go
nice.
ahead-
But it's a nice looking movie. It looks nice. It
is a good looking
it runs well on PS5, right?
The action is good. I did enjoy the action. The 2/3 of it
The last
when it starts picking up.
the
it's
last
like,
40 was
okay.
it? Isn't it the last like
45
35?
minutes.
That's 30 to 45.
45
Yeah,
minutes.
it's all pure action, which is
Yeah.
fun, which I enjoyed, right?
But then that second the second third of it where they're finally in the water and they're training and all that stuff. It looks nice.
it's just boring.
Yeah, but I mean the action does really.
And then,
Work with
but
the
again, I can't see
PlayStation
I
graphics.
can't see little kids go and be like, oh, I like this movie. Let me sit through it, like because
Yeah.
what is it that like
There was a
Ozzy-
kid in the back. There was kids crying in that movie theater the whole time. There was a
Because-
kid crying in that movie, and somebody said, "Shut up."
You should have said to the lady.
well
at the
that's
Black Panther
well
movie.
that's Jersey, that's Jersey for you.
Hey, Jersey.
That's
Hey,
Jersey.
why don't you shut that kid over there?
Hey, why don't you come over here and make me?
You want me to go over there? Cause I will.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? No disrespect. Shut your kid up.
But I don't see kids like being able to sit through this movie because it's not a movie made for, even though it's colorful, it's animated, it's not a movie for kids at all because they
I
will
mean,
not
he
sit through
used-
this movie.
I think he used every tone of blue in this movie, because that's a lot of blue.
It's all blue. Everything is
Yeah.
blue. It's a blue
It's
screen.
not a sad movie.
Stupid.
No, but it's I don't
Actually,
see.
it does get sad.
It
at a
does
point.
get at the end. It gets sad, but
I mean,
like,
come
Eh,
on.
but I don't want to spoil it.
yeah, but no, but it's
Oh, now you
it's
get shot. What's going on?
but it's like you have this movie that is the parents are gonna want to take their kids to it. Their kids will not sit through this movie because again, like we said, 2/3 of this movie is like gonna be boring for the kids. It looks nice. They're not gonna understand what's happening, but then the last 45 minutes is all action. That's what they're gonna understand. So this movie is maybe made for kids who are above 10, and then any adult, and mainly it's geared towards the people who like the first Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it's for.
So instead of watching this, go watch Violent Night
No.
or Puss in Boots. That came out too.
Well, if you have kids, go watch Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
gonna watch
They'll
that.
like that one. They all like that movie. Or on Disney Plus, watch
Or Pearl.
Strange World, or watch Pearl. It's not a kids movie at all. There's no CGI in that movie. There's no animation.
We watch X in my family.
Stupid. That's just you in the bathroom by yourself.
Watching X. But is it
X-Men.
Is this? But do you think? Do you think this movie is gonna do you think it's gonna beat
No.
the highest grossing movie of all time?
No.
I don't think so.
It doesn't deserve it.
No, I don't think so. Because
It doesn't
again,
deserve
it's
nominations. It doesn't deserve anything.
it's a good thing is it took 13 years
It's
for them
just
to
a
make
movie.
it. It took them 13 years to make this movie to have this movie come out. It took too long between the span of the first movie and this movie that people forgot about. It's not as relevant, right? And then it also doesn't help that James Cameron comes out and saying, "Well, my CGI is way above anything Marvel did, and it's better than Marvel's." But unfortunately,
But he was talking about Phase 4.
yeah, that's true. No, he was talking about he mentioned Thanos, right? Like he specifically said like he was
Did
it's
he
more
say
advanced.
Thanos?
Yeah, he was more advanced than his Thanos. But I mean, still, like, but I can now see this
Anything
is
Captain Marvel.
no
Better
for
than
sure,
Captain Marvel, definitely.
anything, the whole movie. Like the 45 minutes of action is better than all of Captain Marvel.
Yeah. The first third of the movie, the boring part,
It's better than Captain Marvel. Well, but
Oh yeah.
yeah?
She-Hulk was better than this whole movie.
Oh, now
Yeah,
now you're just
Nah,
lying.
No,
Now you're just lying.
man.
You're just lying, bro. Your
I-
nose
I-
is
I-
growing.
I
Your
could
nose is growing.
I could sit through Hawkeye and She-Hulk, and then not be as bored as I was.
Now you're just pulling things out your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I just loved it.
Because earlier you were like
Aspirin.
no because earlier you were like I enjoyed this. It was all right. It was meh. So that means because
Nah, you're
She-Hulk
wrong.
was not good.
First of all, this movie was above average,
Exactly. So it doesn't
but
merit.
it wasn't.
It
It wasn't like
because it's that, and that's the problem. Because again, because it took so long between when it was originally released to now. Like there's other movies that are now a lot more exciting for kids, and the whole point of this is you want to reach everybody in the family, right? Not just the people who liked Avatar. You want this to be universally liked, and I think that's the problem. That this is not. It's a different time now. You've had other movies that have been a lot more exciting. You've had movies that kids really enjoy watching, and this movie is just too long for a kid to sit through
Not
and
a
watch
kid's movie.
at all.
Yeah.
So how
The
are
story,
you going to
the
account
story
for
is
it?
not that good either for kids to understand
No.
or
It's-
even care.
It's more for this is more for the people who liked
Yeah.
the first Avatar, and for adults. That's what this movie is for. It's geared towards more for like the teenage to adult crowd, and I don't see them going back and watching this over and over and over again,
No.
because the first one had
I
the
might,
had the
I might
novelty.
watch it one more time once it comes out for home viewing.
I mean, I didn't watch it in 3D, but because of
I
the
did.
high frame rate, I was like, maybe I'll get dizzy because everything's moving so fast.
I watched it in 3D, the Dolby 3D, and I was fine, but my kid was like, I felt like I was gonna throw up.
Yeah, see, because that's the problem. Because if you remember when the first Hobbit came out, they did this high frame rate in 3D, and that was the same problem everyone had with that one. So I already knew that if I saw it, I was gonna feel that way. Even though I don't get nauseous like that, I just didn't want to have a headache. I remember watching like one movie that gave me the biggest headache of my life and went in 3D was Clash of the Titans. And that's another Sam Worthington movie. But it gave me a headache not because the movie's trash, because it is trash, but it's because of the 3D. The 3D gave me a headache watching that movie, and I don't want to feel that watching this Avatar. Having to sit through 3 hours over 3.
But see, I don't
No, I don't have to be careful.
maybe I should have
anything.
watched it without 3D.
Liam Neeson's gonna hear it and be all pissed. Like
He was
And then he's
barely in the
gonna
first
come and get
movie.
you.
He was barely in the first movie.
And then he's gonna find you and kill you.
I prefer Wrath of the Titans versus Clash of the Titans.
wow.
That's how much.
it's-
That's how much I don't
Wow.
like Clash of the Titans. I'll watch, and then I see because
It's because you're comparing it to the original.
the
Clash of the
Harryhausen. I can't. That's the thing. That one to me is such a good movie.
Yeah,
but then,
you
but
have
no, but
emotional-
but the problem is this movie gave me that Clash of the
It's a better
Titans gave me a
movie.
headache. But that I'm just saying Clash of the Titans gave me a headache.
It's got
That's the reason.
Burgess Meredith in
That's
it.
which is the reason why I chose not to. Which is the reason why I chose not to watch Avatar in 3D, because I already knew, I had heard about the high frame rate. I just didn't know it was on in every movie, right? In every version of it has the high frame rate, except unless you're, I think, in China or wherever it released, that it broke a bunch of their projectors, so they had to like not show it in high frame rate.
But the high frame rate, is that 8K or 4?
I believe it should be 8K. It has to be 8K.
But see,
right?
then how are they going to release it? How am I going to be able to watch it?
They're gonna have to.
4.
Well, see, and that's the thing. But that's the problem, because the Hobbit
Buy a new
movie.
TV.
Hold on, the Hobbit movie, right? The Hobbit movie was never released with the high frame rate. So I have a feeling that when it finally releases, we're not gonna get the high frame rate, because not every TV has 120 refresh
no.
rate. So
I mean, they're selling them now, but
yeah, but not everybody has that type of TV. So you're gonna be out of luck if they do release it with the high frame rate. That's why like the Hobbit was never released with media on physical media or in streaming with the high frame rate. And that was the same problem people had, is it was giving them headaches. So that's why I chose not to watch it.
I
but-
own it in 4K, The Hobbit, but
Yeah, I do too. You just don't get the high frame rate, which I'm fine with. But then here with this movie with the high frame rate, might also cause that problem. So that's why I chose not to watch it that way. So which is again why I don't think this movie is gonna end up beating at all the first one. Is it gonna be maybe in the top 10 highest grossing movies? Probably not. Maybe not. Will it be Avatar? Will it be Avengers?
well, it's December.
Will it beat Avengers? Unless they do the same thing, Right. Well, then again, there's no other new movies coming out that are going to be blowing it out of the water, right?
Yeah, no.
Well,
So-
there's only. I mean, if they do
Puss in Boots.
re-release it, the only reason to re-release it is if it's close. If it's close to to the market, I don't think. It's
I don't think it's going to hit that mark. I know it's making more money now. It's starting to pick up steam, but at this point, I don't think it's going
It's a
to.
Christmas break.
3-hour plus movie.
Yeah.
You can only see it so many times.
Well,
and,
yeah, that's true.
you know, it's like it just takes up so much time.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I don't know what'll happen.
They have right now. They have movies like I Want to Dance with Somebody, which is horrible.
You watched it?
Yeah, it felt like a made-for-TV movie.
I haven't seen it, and I wanted to see it, but now I won't see it.
Oh no, it's garbage.
Well, I'll watch it when it comes out.
Yeah, when it comes out on HBO Max
Yeah.
or Netflix.
Or Stars.
Like like that just the one scene alone when she's singing the Star Spangled Banner, you could see she's lip syncing like crazy.
Whoa.
Hold on. But tell me this. Just answer this. Is there crack in the movie?
Yes.
That's a no. So if they don't emphasize crack, then I'm not gonna watch it.
I mean, Bobby Brown's not a villain.
Well,
The daddy's a villain.
Oh, they made Joe Jackson?
Yeah, they basically that.
well, allegedly Whitney is the one that got Bobby Brown hooked.
That's what he says.
So I mean,
Allegedly.
if that's the thing about a biopic. If you shy away from that kind of stuff, then you're doing a disservice. Because all the other movies, all the other biopics, when they show like a artist doing drugs, they show them doing drugs. They do the drugs.
Ray,
Yeah, you can't sugarcoat it.
Walk the Line.
Elvis.
Hard.
Elvis, yeah.
Elvis needed more drug use in the movie.
But they didn't gloss over it though. They didn't gloss over
Yeah,
it.
they didn't gloss.
Right.
I mean, they went, hey, by the way, we give him a bunch of stuff. Oh, cool. What do you give him?
Yeah,
You
wake
don't
him
wanna
up.
know. You don't
Wake
want
him
to
up.
Flintstones chewable morphines.
Hey, man,
Little conversation.
I'm going to need a little uppers, downers. I need a
A
And a stool
PB&J
softener.
with some bacon.
stool softener.
But no, it's just
Stool
like,
softener would have
so-
helped them. Would have killed them.
but I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any movies right now that are gonna come that'll probably dethrone it right now. And I don't see any movies because they release it at the right time, December, because January and February is where you dump all crap movies.
And that's what you put out of your Oscar movies too.
I mean, I want to see The Whale. That's the only one, but I don't see that one beating Avatar.
Yeah, no.
Right,
I do want
so-
to watch that too. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah. So I mean,
I should.
will it make
time.
will it make the cut be in the top 10 of highest grossing movies? Probably in the top 10,
Maybe.
but I don't think it'll beat
But it
even
doesn't
Avengers.
deserve-
No,
No, it doesn't
At
deserve
this
that.
point, it's just not. At this point, it's just novelty because it's just like it looks nice. It's a nice looking movie, but it's an
again-
average story.
It's an average story, but it does have a lot of good things. The action really is good. I mean, he does take from his other movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing too. And then the whole family unity thing, you don't get a lot of that anymore in the movies.
No,
So that's
Fast
good.
and Furious.
Yeah,
No,
that was
but
like
that's
300
not-
years ago.
that's not the same. Not the same as this movie, right? This is like
Yeah.
mother, father, and the kids all like bonding, all
Sophie
bonding together.
Turner.
What? Right? But I
The Good Son?
don't foresee yeah, but I don't foresee this movie like being like even beating Avatar, even beating the first Avatar, even beating Titanic or Avengers Endgame. No.
It might be close to being Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World?
Yeah, the new one.
Jurassic
No,
World?
because in the list it goes
Isn't it Jurassic World in there?
Endgame, Avatar, what's the other one? Oh, Titanic. I think Jurassic Park. Eddie Torres. They got it might beat Eddie Torres.
No, impossible because that has Burt and Dolly Parton. Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton.
Mrs. Burt, Mrs. Dolly. Yeah, okay.
So you have Avatar, you have Avengers, you have Titanic, you have The Force Awakens, you have Avengers Infinity War, you have Spider-Man No Way Home, you have Jurassic World, you have The Lion King, and you have Avengers, and you have Furious 7. That's a top 10. Right? That's a top 10.
Furious 7.
Yeah. That's the top. Well, that's the one where Paul Walker, right? That was Paul Walker's last movie?
I mean, no, but he died before it.
Right, but that was his last movie. That's where,
Because apparently he
that's
trusts the
fine.
guy with a car, so he's like, I'll get in the
think.
car with you.
I guess. right? But yeah,
Driving
shut up. Do you have? But I don't foresee it passing, even number 7. Realistically, I don't think it'll pass. I don't think it'll pass Jurassic World. Jurassic Park is not on this list. Jurassic World is.
Because it used to be Parker there.
Nope. Never.
Yeah, well, back, yeah.
Nope.
Back in the day.
Nope.
Well, even if it does, it doesn't deserve anything like that.
Jurassic Park is number 42 of the highest grossing movies.
God damn.
So you're an idiot.
Face.
Right? So no, but I don't foresee it even cracking. I don't mean personally, but if it proves me wrong, that's cool. But again, I see it's a middle of the road movie that just has nice visuals, real nice visuals, and like it's a mediocre story. That's it. That's kind of. And if people don't like that I said that, sorry, but that's how I feel that it is. Right? It's nothing special. Nothing too special because we had already got this. We already got this with the first Avatar. We're just returning to the same Avatar world. Right, so I don't.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, I don't see that this ever being like, oh, we're gonna put all 5 Avatar movies at number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Out of a 10, it's a 6. I mean, if that.
What was the last thing Cameron did?
Avatar.
Really?
Yeah, that was the last movie he made. Avatar.
Nah. This is not.
He just wants to do something in the ocean. That's all he wanted to do.
No, he just
He
wants
said,
to.
hey,
He already did something in the ocean. It was
Titanic.
no, not even that. He did a documentary, Finding the Titanic, where he was in submarines, right? So that's the other one.
He just want to prove that he saw a bunch of weird fish. That's the only reason.
I mean,
nah.
Well, I mean, if you guys feel
he's really trying to beat the Avengers. That's what he's trying to do.
I mean, he has to
beat.
He has to beat all the Marvel movies because Marvel accounts for a lot of the movies in the top 10.
Yeah, but some of those don't deserve it either.
I mean, you have
what?
Well, you only
like
have the ones in the top 10 is you have Avengers, Spider-Man, No Way Home, you have Avengers Endgame, and Avengers Infinity War. So
Infinity War, yes. Endgame,
Well, I mean that's
No Way Home, no.
You must have goddamn mind.
Yeah, that's like the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Maybe, but that's all nostalgia. They hooked everybody
Well,
because of
all the movies all the movies in the top 10 are nostalgia.
But that's what I'm saying is that the Spider-Man No Way Home is the only thing that works.
Force Awakens.
The only thing that works is the
4.
Okay.
The 3 Spider-Men showing up. That's it.
Jurassic World, that's number 6. No, I'm telling you, that's nostalgia, right? Those are movies that are nostalgia. Yeah. Furious 7, that's nostalgia because it just harkens back to the other movies. Top Gun Maverick, that's number 11. Right?
That's a good story though.
Already though.
Yeah, but it's number 11. Right?
That's a good story though.
That's a good movie though. I really like it.
It's a really good movie.
Right?
Way better than the first one.
Yeah.
Imagine
100%.
Kelly McGinnis in that movie?
No. That's rough. It's rough.
It's like, ooh, I'm divorcing you.
But I mean, well, if you guys feel differently, if you guys like Avatar, that's cool, right? Yeah. Write in the comments. Right.
Power to you.
Write in the comments. You know what you think. Wrong. What do you think was better? What do you think was better about this Avatar? What do you think was better about this Avatar versus the original? Right. Let us know. Right. Comment, like, and subscribe.
I'll tell you one thing that's better. One thing was better. They did not make up stupid names for like things
for stones, for metal,
unobtainium.
Yeah,
they mentioned Pandora.
No, they did. What was the goop they were pulling out? It was like people don't age. People don't age juice from the whales.
I can't remember.
Right? There was also a commentary about whale hunting and killing the whales for just for their brain juice.
Well, how do you get makeup?
From
whale oil.
Yeah.
But
I don't wear makeup.
But
it was big on Rouge, but that's so you can see Rouge. It's now it's called.
But that was the first movie too. The first movie was about humans. Yeah, but humans like rape, not like
the land.
Pillage the land. Pillaging the land.
Yeah.
They pillage the women and rape the horses.
We just said it twice. There you go. Well, you dumb fuck. What did I say? I said I had one rule.
Sorry, he brought up the word and it reminded me of Three Amigos.
No, but I didn't say it.
Yes, you did. You did say it. You did say
I
it.
said right. I said right.
Pillage.
Would you
Stop
pause in the
myself.
middle?
I stopped myself.
They pillage the land, right? They use all all the
Does it matter?
essentials.
Nobody watches this.
The
Doesn't matter, nobody.
YouTube thing they do. They watch everything.
They do. Nobody
Yeah,
watches this.
but
Well, at least somebody's watching it. Thanks,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Amrita, that's what it's called. Amrita. They went from Unobtainium to Amrita. That's the pea liquid they get from the
Reba?
yeah the pea essence that they get from the whales.
You know what though? Hey, wait. I'll take that name over Unobtainium.
It's still again to have the same. He used the same story from the first one. That's and a subplot too. It's a subplot of the movie that they're taking that from the whales. They're killing all the whales, right? The first one was like we want to get the resources, and then now it's
From the
also
land.
now it's like we're gonna make sure we're gonna populate here so that people from Earth because they're killing Earth, right? So now they're gonna bring all the people from Earth here, and and the movie.
Michael Jackson's still singing Earth Song. Over
The movie ends. The movie ends exactly the same way the first one ended, right? With the eyes opening. That was that was like it's literally that's how you're gonna end it. I guarantee you that's how they're gonna end every movie.
I hope not.
And I have a feeling by part 4, Jake Sully will be dead and it'll be his kids.
I would have preferred a Sarah Connor voiceover.
Dun, 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 dun. Maybe. Hey, you'll never know. Maybe we're gonna get. Maybe we'll get. Maybe we get Linda Hamilton in the sequels. We'll get Linda Hamilton.
It'll make up for some of the money he has to pay her.
He's gonna ride. He's gonna ride the horse.
Alimony.
He's gonna ride a horse. He's gonna ride the horse through one of the hotel lobbies and say sorry. Right? True. He's gonna say, and then all of a sudden there's gonna be a plane, terrorisms, everything. He's gonna just write all the movies in one movie.
And
He's
an
gonna-
Avatar dancing.
Yeah, he's gonna. And I was, that was the first thing. He's gonna have an Avatar stripping. So I mean,
I'm just waiting for Jamie Lee Curtis. Sorry.
No.
nah, it's okay. I'm all right. Not Jimmy Lee Curtis now, but
There's too much activity.
Yeah, there's a lot of activity there. But
Fiber.
but overall, I feel like okay, yeah, mediocre movie or middle of the way movie. I'm not gonna say mediocre because it does have nice
not
visuals,
mediocre.
but
Okay,
the story
not
is
mediocre. The story is, but I was not bored. I'll tell you that.
I was kind of bored at the beginning. Once the action picks up, you're good, right? But
Yeah.
But we'll see what the future holds for the next 17 Avatar movies coming out because that's all James Cameron's doing now, right?
Which I probably won't end up watching all of them.
No, we'll see how the third one comes out, right? Because it's already done. There's nothing they can do to be like, we're not going to release the third one. Duh, it's already filmed. You already paid for it.
Hey, Warner Bros. Did that with the Batgirl movie.
But that's different. They didn't spend this much money on it.
Yeah.
They didn't spend this much money.
They spent just as much money on the Batgirl movie that did
Not Avatar.
Black Adam.
But not
Black
Avatar.
Adam.
But not Avatar.
Oh, of course not. No.
Not Avatar, right? So and then that was a dumb move on Warner Brothers,
yeah,
right?
but the show didn't do good. Why would they make a movie?
What do you mean show? It wasn't based on the show.
Wasn't there a Batgirl show?
No, as Batwoman.
Yeah.
Oh, Batwoman. Same thing.
No, Batwoman and Batgirl are two different characters.
People, yeah.
Cassandra Cain and you have Barbara Gordon. Two different characters.
Yeah, whatever.
But still, it's like but still, if you think about it, no,
Nightwing. What the hell?
that's the same person. But if you think about it,
which Robin are you talking
Dick
about?
Grayson, Robin, and Nightwing is Dick Grayson. That's the same person.
Yeah, but what about Jason Todd?
No, but I'm saying,
that one.
but we're saying Robin
The Red
and,
Hood, all of a sudden.
and never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. But
Okay,
but
right.
still, no, you're stupid.
Wrong.
No, not even close.
Face.
Not even close. You're not gonna get your kids watched ever again. Deal with it. No, but
And if he does watch him, he's gonna send him to the back and start digging.
yeah. Hey, whoa. No, so but it's like if you're gonna spend that much money, you're gonna release it because they've already spent this much money on marketing Avatar, making both movies back to back, 2 and 3. So Disney's not gonna not release it. They're gonna release it. They're not dumb like Warner Brothers that decided
They got the money.
to pay for it. Warner Brothers.
Well,
Warner
in all
Brothers
fairness,
isn't.
I mean, 20th Century Fox paid most of it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why they had
owned by
to sell.
Disney.
Yeah, but it's
Now
not.
it's
But
not much.
yeah, but it's still Disney
They're
paid
owned
for
by
it.
Disney,
But Disney
yeah.
paid for it still.
Yeah.
But when
Disney has the
when
money.
they purchased it, they paid for it, right? So they're gonna release it. And plus, you have the Avatar ride. Now even James Cameron is talking about updating the Avatar ride, with the new stuff.
Wait, which Avatar? Right?
The
cool
flight,
one,
the
or-
cool one, the cool one.
The flight
Oh,
one.
that was a cool
Not the
one,
not the
too.
boring
That
one.
was a good ride.
You barely fit in it too.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
You had to break a couple ribs.
Disney has the money. All the garbage that they make money off of it anyway. So
Yeah, everyone watches it, so that's why
Yeah,
that's
Strange
why I
World.
know for sure this one's gonna be
Yeah.
you're gonna get the sequel. Are we gonna get part 4 and 5? I don't know, because that hasn't even been made, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
So we'll
You'll
see.
feel it out.
But on that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
Man,
Well, see you guys next week.
This episode.